Alright, let's say you have unlimited money in your bank account. You have millions of dollars in your bank account staring at you uselessly. And you want to get a Formula One car, but you see, you can't actually buy one because they are not for sale and they're basically priceless to the Formula One teams. And you want something that is as close as can be to a Formula One car, something that will make you feel like a Formula One driver. Well, here are my top 10 picks for you because into this video are the top 10 cars that are the closest to being a Formula One car. Cars that will make you feel like a Formula One driver. I am Meno and this is my YouTube channel. In this channel, I'll talk cars, nonsense related to cars. And if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Watch this video to the end, and if you like it, give the video a thumbs up. With that said, thank you for tuning in and let's get the video started. At number 2, we have one of my personal favorite, and it's Pagani Huayra R. You see, Paganis are just different. Paganis are just like really different. They're unlike any other manufacturer I know. Like when people say Paganis are pieces of art on wheels, they couldn't be any closer to the truth than that, because Paganis are just so beautiful. Like other cars, you can say they are like aggressive, crazy, insane, but Paganis are beautiful. Like everything from the sound, the design, the performance, everything about them. Even the aggressive and the crazy part of them are just really beautiful. Like you driving them, you come out and you just appreciate life, because I think they're just different. Like they are totally different. And let me get this out of the way. The Pagani Huayra R, this car is arguably one of the best sounding cars in the whole world right now, and it's by far, like by a long shot, by far the best sounding car on this list. And now quick start is powered by a 6-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine supplied by HWA and AMG Mercedes, and it runs up to 9,000 Italian RPM, which is beautiful, and it's tuned up to make 838 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. All that power is sent to the rear wheels via a 6-speed sequential transmission, which is hard mounted to the chassis and also a stress member of the chassis. You know what that means? It means that every single vibration, everything is going to be raw, just to put it simple. And now as for the performance, it can do 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds, 0 to 200 kilometers an hour in 6 seconds with the maximum top speed, limited top speed by the way, of 350 kilometers an hour or 217 miles an hour, which is typical for track cars. The car only weighs 1,050 kilograms, giving it a power to weight ratio of 810 brake horsepower per ton, and it can generate up to 1,000 kilograms of downforce at just 199 miles an hour, which is really impressive. And now what makes it unique and similar to a Formula One car? My oh my, I can go on and on about features that this car has that some of the cars on this list have, which is still really impressive, but nothing comes close to this car when it comes to sound, which is the most impressive thing about this car, the sound. And believe it or not, this car has the old Formula One V10's level of sound. Yes, this, in terms of cars that are like cars are on par with Formula Ones on this list, like cars are on par with Formula One in terms of like in different areas. In the department of sound, this car is on par with Formula One cars, the old V10 Formula One cars, by the way. And this car sounds way better than the model Formula One cars that we have today. Like the sound is just nuts. Like the best sounding car on this list by a long shot, and one of the best, if not the best sounding car in the whole world right now. I will do you the honor. Take a listen. Not only that, the rawness of the driving experience, like the sound and the rawness, the driving dynamics, everything is just on a whole different level. I've never seen anyone that's driven this or had a ride in this and come out and be like, was nice. Like you come out and you appreciate the whole ride. Like you come out on your bamboozled, left speechless because of how raw, extreme, and beautiful the whole thing is. Like Pagani is just like different. And good thing Pagani organizes track days for customers, so they bring out their cars to drive on the track to push them to the limits on some of the most legendary tracks in the whole world. And yeah, Pagan is beautiful. Price for one of these $3 million and up to $3.4 million for like some specs, and only 30 units of it will be made. Now coming in at number 3, we have the McLaren Solos GT, which is one of the few cars on this list that is actually built by a Formula One team. And as of right now in 2025, McLaren is currently dominating in Formula One right now, and they want to bring some of that domination to the track hypercar industry with the Solos GT. And the Solos GT is a single center-mounted seat track-only hypercar. And quick start, it's powered by a 5.2-liter naturally aspirated V10 that revs up to 10,000 RPM, and it makes 829 horsepower and 650 Newton meters of torque. It sends solar power to the rear wheels via a 7-speed sequential transmission, and the car only weighs 935 kilograms, giving it a power-to-weight ratio of 829 brake horsepower per ton. As for the performance, this car can do 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, 0 to 200 kilometers an hour in 7.3 seconds with a maximum top speed, which is limited at 200 miles an hour, which is slower than like some of the hypercars we've seen on this list, but still really impressive, because at the track you don't need that much top speed because you don't have the space to do so. And this car has not proven anything yet. This car has not broken any world record yet, but I'm sure this car has well enough like things in its arsenal to do so, and I can't wait for McLaren to start like attempting like world records with this car. But what makes this car special, unique, and similar to a Formula One car? Well, number one has to be the aero package. Like everything from the front end, the crazy front end, the sidepod design, the rear end, the rear massive diffuser, the hollow body panels, the aerodynamic suspension arms that you can actually see, and the aero bits and pieces there about the car. Like it's just really extreme, and altogether the car can generate up to 1,200 kilograms of downforce at just 200 miles an hour, which it can do really easily on the track. And mind you, the car only weighs 935 kilograms. It also makes use of ground effect just like your Formula One cars, and you cannot forget the single center-mounted seat experience you get, which is similar to Formula One cars as well. I don't know if we can remove the canopy like that covers the driver, because there's this canopy that slides in front and back that covers the driver with something like a halo in the front. I don't know if we can remove the canopy, but if you can do that, like adds another like layer of experience when it comes to the driving experience of the car. And yeah, not only that, McLaren organizes track days for the customers to bring out their cars on the track, to push them to their limits, and to just enjoy their cars. And yeah, price for one of these $3.5 million, and also the sound of this is really impressive. And now coming in at number 2, we have my personal favorite, which is the Aston Martin Valkyrie, and it's really close between this car and the number 1 car because of how similar and close they are in terms of all-round design and performance. And I still think that the number 1 car still has potential that the Aston Martin Valkyrie does not have. So coming in at number 2, we have the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Something I don't get about this car is how this car is road legal. Yes, this car is road legal, and that makes it the most extreme road going vehicle right now. Like, how is this car road legal? I still don't understand. And this car is one of the cars like on this list that is built by a Formula One team. And not only is it built by a Formula One team, it's built by 2 Formula One team, Aston Martin and Oracle Red Bull Racing, and it's designed by Adrian Newey, who is known to be the most successful Formula One designer in history. And when this car is designed, like when a car is designed by 2 Formula One team and designed by the most successful designer in Formula One history, you know the car is no joke. It is powered by a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine assisted by 1 electric motor, and the engine revs up to 11,100 RPM, which is nuts. And not only that, altogether the system makes 1,139 horsepower and 682 pound-feet of torque. All the power is sent to the rear wheels via a 7-speed automated manual transmission. The car only weighs 1,355 kilograms, giving it a power-to-weight ratio of 841 brake horsepower per ton. And now as for performance, this car can do 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, 0 to 100 miles an hour in 3.8 seconds with a limited maximum top speed of 220 miles an hour. But the crazy part is that they claim this car can do a quarter mile time of 7.7 seconds. I don't know how true that is, but given the fact that a rear-wheel drive Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute did 8.9 seconds quarter mile time, like in a Top Gear video, like on an on-prem surface. 8.9 seconds quarter mile time. Like, I see the potential in this. I don't know how it's going to break into the 7 seconds, but like maybe it can, maybe it can. When it comes to track performance, this guy is one of the best, if not the best track hypercar that you can buy right now. So this guy recently broke the record at the Silverstone Grand Prix circuit as the fastest production car around there, completing the track in 1 minute 56.42 seconds, which is a whole 10 seconds faster than the previous record holder, which is a Porsche 911 GT2 RS with a man tire package. I don't know if it's the same Porsche from before that I mentioned earlier at the Nürburgring track, but Porsches are really good. I don't know if it's the same Porsche, but Porsches are really impressive. Like, I know I didn't include them in this list, but they are really good. It also goes to show you how really impressive the Aston Martin Valkyrie is, because if these two cars were to race, the Aston Martin Valkyrie and the GT2 RS, it's only going to be a matter of 10 laps before the Aston Martin Valkyrie starts to lap the GT2 RS with the man tire package. So, what makes this car unique, special and similar to a Formula 1 car? Well, first of all, like I've mentioned this earlier, but it's built by two Formula 1 teams, Aston Martin and Oracle Red Bull Racing, and it's also designed by Formula 1 most successful designer, which is Adrian Newey. And also the aero package of the car is really impressive. Like the sharp, the low and the sharp front end, to the side port design that is really aggressive and also beautiful at the same time, to the rear end, the hollow body panels, the suspension arms that are aerodynamically designed to improve aerodynamics of the car, and like everything about the aerodynamics, the creases, the curves, like the angles, like everything about the car is just so beautiful. Extreme, by the way, extreme and beautiful at the same time. It's one of those cars that I can say they are extremely beautiful. Like, it's really beautiful, and all that allows the car to generate up to 1,100 kilograms of downforce at just 137 miles an hour, which is a really big achievement. The car also uses an active suspension that adjusts the damping force and also the ride height of the vehicle when taking corners and during a certain area on the track, which was something that was used in Formula 1 before it was banned. The car also features active aero underneath the car, both at the front and at the back, that opens up at the streets to give you more top speed and closes up in the corners to give the car more grip, so the car can take corners with more speed. And speaking of corners, this car pulls 3.3 Gs in the corners. The Bullet pulls 2.5 Gs in the corners, but this pulls 3.3 Gs to show you how fast this car takes corners. Not only that, the driving dynamics of this car is really raw, and it's best suited for the track, because driving this car on this road is nigh impossible. And good thing Aston Martin organizes track days for customers, so they bring out their car to the track to drive, and it makes driving the car feel more special, like I said earlier, or like I said earlier also, like a Grand Prix. But all of this I'm just saying, it's just about the road going vehicle, and everything is just taken to a whole different level when it comes to the track only version, the EMR Pro, the Aston Martin Valkyrie EMR Pro. It's lower, wider, longer and lighter than this, which means everything is just upped. Everything is just upped, performance upped, looks upped, everything is just upped. The MR Pro only weighs 1,000 kilograms, and this time around there is no hybrid assistance. And the MR Pro is based on the Valkyrie Le Mans race car concept, and is simulated to lap the 24 hours of Le Mans in 3 minutes and 20 seconds, which puts it among the elite, even in Le Mans standard. And this time around, the MR Pro features a really massive front wing and a really massive rear wing that can also act as DRS, and altogether the car can generate up to 2.6 tons of downforce. And that's what? Putting a 2024 BMW M5 on top of the Valkyrie at high speed. That's what it feels like. And this time around, it's gonna achieve a maximum top speed of 250 miles an hour. As for the pricing, the Valkyrie starts at $3 million for the coupes, and only 150 units of the coupes will be made, and goes up to $3.5 million for the Spiders, and only 85 units of the Spiders will be made, and it goes even higher to $4.5 million for the EMR Pro, and only 14 units of the EMR Pro are made. And I would love to say that if you made it to this point of the video, thank you for sticking around. And if you do enjoy the video, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let's get back to the video. And now some honorable mentions. These are cars that can go around tracks really fast, but for some reason they don't make it to this list. Number one, we have the McLaren Spelling. Number two, we have Porsches. The Porsche GT3 RS, the Porsche GT2 RS, the GT2, the GT3 Caymans, the 911 2S. Like, these are like Porsche that can really go around tracks really fast. And if you throw multi packages on them, they are even crazier, but for some reason they don't make it to this list. We have the Brabham BT62, the Senna GTR W1, the FAT, the FXSK Evo, the P1 GTR, the Golden Mirror T50S, and the Lamborghini Essenza SC V12. These are cars that can go around tracks really quickly, but for some reason they don't make you feel like a Formula 1 driver or have Formula 1 level of performance, except for the McLaren Spelling. And now, coming in at number one, we'll have the newly introduced RB17. And believe it or not, this car is going to be one, if not the most formidable track hypercars we've ever seen in history. Like, believe it or not. And this is the last project of Adrian Newey at Red Bull, and he has left Red Bull for Aston Martin. So let's keep our eyes on Aston Martin for next year in 2026 in Formula 1. So the RB17 is a two-seater track-only hypercar with a semi-stressed mid-mounted engine. And as for the engine, it's powered by a 4.5-liter naturally aspirated V10 engine that revs up to 15,000 RPM, which is the modern-day Formula 1 car's level of RPM. And the engine alone makes 1,000 horsepower, and it's assisted by one electric motor and makes 200 horsepower. And altogether, the car makes 1,200 horsepower. You send all that power to the rear wheels via a 6-speed sequential automatic transmission that is made of carbon fiber. Yes, this is the first time I'm actually hearing this. A carbon fiber chasing gearbox, which is also a strength number of the chassis, mind you. Like, this is next level. And the car only weighs 900 kilograms, giving it a power to weight ratio of 1,300 horsepower per ton, which is 3 horsepower more than the modern day Formula 1 cars. This is nuts. This is actually nuts. And when it comes to performance, Red Bull has not confirmed anything when it comes to performance numbers, but I'm predicting it's going to do 0 to 60 anywhere from 2 seconds to 2.8 seconds. But 0 to 200 kilometers an hour is going to be where it starts to pick up speed really quickly. But they've confirmed it's going to max out at a limited top speed of 217 miles an hour. But here's the crazy part, because Red Bull claims that this car can lap a Formula 1 track just as quick as a modern day Formula 1 car, which to me is like, it sounds really impossible, because to me, I don't feel like there's any car on this planet that can lap a Formula 1 track just as quick as a Formula 1 car, because Formula 1 cars to me are like too OP, like too overpowered. But since Red Bull says it themselves, there's no point in not believing, and I can't wait to see someone try it. What makes this car unique and similar to a Formula 1 car? Number one obviously has to be the performance, because when you hear a car is going to perform like just as well as the Formula 1 car on a Formula 1 track, like, that's all you need. Like, that's all you need. And number two also has to be the aero package. And just like I said earlier, this car is just so like the same as the Aston Martin AMR Pro. Like, they are just the same, because it's literally designed by the same person. The aero like design, the hollow body panels, the diffusers, the big front and the rear wing, they're just all the same. And not only that, it features a carbon fiber monocoque, which is like built for rigidity, lightweight, and like for safety as well. It also features active aero both at the front and at the back, just like the AMR Pro. And with that, this car can generate up to 1.7 tons of downforce at just 150 miles an hour. 1.7 tons just at 150 miles an hour. Like, that's like crazy. Like, at such low speed, and it can generate that much downforce. That's a big achievement. Also, Red Bull will be organizing track days event for like owners to bring out their cars to drive them on the track, just like most of the cars on this list. Of course, this is just the prototype. A lot can change when it comes to like the finished version, because we've seen it a lot in the past with the Bugatti Bolide and some other like cars on this list, where the brands promised like a huge number and they under-deliver, but still really impressive. So this is just the prototype. Price one of these $6 million, and only 50 units of it will be made. So there you have it. These are my top 10 picks for you of cars that are the closest to being a Formula One car. Cars that will make you feel like a Formula One driver. And they all are unique and different in their own ways, like the BSC Mono and the Area Atom 4R. Those are where you're going to be having the most fun because they are cheap, they're not that expensive, and you're going to be pushing them way beyond their limit. And when it comes like cars like the Bullitt, Aston Martin Valkyrie, and some other hypercars on this list, that's where you're going to be serious because you know you are going to be doing some serious speeding there, and if you mess up, you're going into the walls, and it's going to be risky and really expensive to fix. So they are all like unique and have like different charms to them, like the Huara with the sound, Bullitt with the performance, Aston Martin with the all-round package. Like they are all unique and different in their own ways, but in common, I think they are similar to Formula One car. Not like the same as a Formula One car, mind it, but they have like these feelings, like this ability to make you feel like a Formula One driver. And some actually have performance that are on par with some Formula One cars. Maybe Formula One cars of old, but not certainly the new Formula One cars. And yeah, there you have it. My top 10 picks for you of cars that are the closest to being a Formula One car. Well, if you enjoyed the video, please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this, and share the video with your friends and family if you think they're going to like it. And with all that said, thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out and stay safe.